Alright.
Oh my god, the amount of drag I'm doing right now is absurd. The amount of what you're doing?
So, alts-wise, you have both support alts, and I'm curious to see if you burn both of them at the same time. Because there hasn't been any talk about alts whatsoever. I know Agoran said he was working on alt management, but he hasn't said a word about alts. There's Zarya's at 98% on Grav. I want to see if he says anything about the Graviton.
I get his balls all over their face.
That's what I heard. I was like, wait, what? No, it's like
Yeah,
when I engage them from the back and they peel off. So
you have Diva Bomb. Is he gonna? That's 80.
Sure
That's 80.
And then he
ADR,
drags
right?
his balls.
ADTR.
ADTR, yeah.
Okay.
I think we went on the roof since the Fur Mercy was hanging out there.
Left side for Mercy.
Let's say farmers. Good call out.
I should have called.
I'm gonna get.
Meyer got a good pulse. Actually, maybe not. You got to follow up on that. You got to follow up where the McCree went. Anytime there's a pick like that, you need to dive the body, wherever they died at. Find it and just dive on it and camp. Wait for Mercy, because you know she's gonna come in and try and res it. The first pick, especially if there was an alt burnt on it, like a pulse. It's a good idea to just sit there and wait for the Mercy to come in and fly in and try to take it. You want to get a DTR on Diva to come and help you. And even your Mercy can stay back. Like, you just need to focus that body as fast as you can, because the Mercy's going to come up and res it. Even if the Reinhardt's there, he can't do much to you if Diva's right in his face, too.
I think, did he put a pulse bomb on the moment we went on the roof, or?
It was a little bit before.
Yeah, Meyer's like, I only have silver.
Left side for Mercy.
There's a pulse.
I'm gonna go dive.
And then dive. So yeah, there was a good second and a half from when that happened. Like, you saw that he died to the pulse bomb. I don't think your dive would have mattered, even if you would have dived that body, because the Mercy rezzed it so quickly. But it's always still a good idea just to camp the body as fast as you can.
I think on the flip side, we've traded that res for killing the Vera, I think.
Hello.
Let's watch.
Yeah, here you are.
Hey, you click the link that I put in the watch together, and we're reviewing the VOD together.
Alright.
I was just talking about you specifically.
Oh
Wow.
yeah.
Good thing.
She rezzed the McCree, and then she went back on Farah, which is
She
when we
she rezzed the
actually
McCree, and
killed
then
her.
you killed the Farah. So this fight should have been won. Yeah, there goes Mercy, there goes Lucy. Yeah, easy win. Your Zenyatta's very weird. That's an awful shatter that you blocked with.
What a shatter, dude.
That was really lucky. I don't think you meant to block the shatter because you didn't know you had it.
Actually, I don't know. I can't remember if I knew he had a shatter. I didn't think it would shatter since it was basically a lost fight.
Yeah, I don't know that why you would have bubbled there unless, like, because it's just one Reinhardt. You're not gonna waste your bubble on that.
I mean, I don't know. I thought since the fight was pretty much done, and by the time I would,
You have to
they would,
assume
you
he
know,
has shatter
strike.
at this point. Like, at this point in the game, it took you 2 team fights to get past first point, and this is the 3rd team fight. He's probably got it by now. Yeah. So whatever, doesn't matter. Regardless, good bubble, good way to block it.
Fucking shit.
Shanty, you did put like 3.3k and didn't like mistype.
Sticking the high ground.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing here.
They're coming in
Alright,
dark.
that's
He's-
toxic.
Yes, I did. I think
He's
Go
gonna
fucking
get
tap
back a little
point.
bit.
What are you doing?
Yeah, fucked up there.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm stupid. I didn't know you.
What'd you do?
He was in the tunnel. Like, you see that? The
Hold
dead
on.
Winston?
I'm
Way to
trying-
the
Yeah,
right.
but
I'm trying to back it up real quick.
I think I set to ADTR to just go up again,
Yeah, look, there's
just
even
just a bit, so that we can.
Take some DPS.
Done.
What are you doing?
I'm stupid.
I wonder if Agoran, do you res that or
I was
no?
right there with you.
I did not res that because I
Okay.
thought he was too far inside there.
That's a good idea. Good job.
I think that was the last fight here.
I'm gonna go back to you, Agoran.
Okay.
I don't know who's shot calling specifically, but whoever is on alt management should know that they have alts by now and just back out. you should either back out or completely try and dry push them and just rush payload as fast as you can. Try and bait out Graviton or High Noon or something, because they're gonna sink Graviton Barrage.
Yeah, I think I called that out, but I think that was a little bit later. So would you say we do that as soon as Crook dies, or would you say that like
I
before
would say as soon as he dies, as soon as you realize that he's unresable.
Okay, yeah.
Then just say, all right, let's just dive payload as fast as we can, because your team only has 3 ults.
Mm-hmm.
But there are 3 high impact ults. There are 2 support ults and a Diva Bomb. Pulse is close at like 70. You guys could have farmed out your ults and try and push without any. Like, especially ADTR needs to get on the payload and just disrupt the Reinhardt. Because there's nothing else you can do at this point. You either back up and just let your ults like passively gen, or you can just like try and bait out their ults and gain your own by doing damage. Let's see. Let's watch.
How do I make it full screen?
Double tap it. Double click the video player.
Thank you.
The issue now, though, is that nothing is called. No shot call was made, so no one knows what they're doing at this point. They're just kind of like, especially this Zenyatta here. He's just kind of sitting here. Like, there goes High Noon.
I can res you.
Yeah.
There.
Diva dies. Your McCree picked their Mercy, which is good. Unfortunately, Diva gets killed to McCree.
Back up.
There's a backup call. I don't know who that is. Is that a Gorn?
Yes,
It's a Gorn.
Yeah. You should have called it a little bit sooner, but it's fine because they burn High Noon anyways. Your backup is a little too late because now 3 of you have died.
Can you get out?
Okay.
And Zenyatta and McCree stagger a little bit hard here because Crook died so early.
Where's everyone at?
Yeah, McCree, you guys have 5 out of 6 ults now. That should be an easy fight. Zenyatta needs to save his Transcendence. McCree picks. Okay, that's a Gorn resing. Never mind. I get confused. That's a fine res. You gotta really push now though.
Yeah.
They definitely have grab.
They definitely have beat.
I think we won this one.
Definitely have grab. Definitely have beat. Yeah, he's close to beat.
Might have
They
LFS
have beat.
as well.
Valkyrie grabs.
I'm diving.
Yeah. Okay. Good alt callouts.
Alright. Who are you diving?
Wait, what was the ult?
They were talking about definitely have grab, definitely have beat, and they're gonna sink beat and barrage. And he's at 97 on beat, so yeah.
McCree's top right. We need to dive him.
This guy, dude. This guy and McCree. What is happening here?
So Fooch and Aiden were tryouts for us.
I hit the wrong button here. I don't know where. Yeah, this right
There
here.
we go.
Alright, so he picked Pharah. There goes Lucio. Yeah, I went a little too far here. Watch what happens
I'm
here.
diving.
Alright. Who are you diving?
There's a "Who are you diving?" call, which is good. I heard that. And then there's no answer, but it was just fine. McCree, yeah, McCree, okay.
I might be able to go.
Alright, so Mercy gets picked, and your dive is successful and kills McCree. At this point, no one should be pressing their Q key ever. If an ult goes out here, I'm gonna flip shit. I don't think there is one. Yeah, okay, they're Pharah Barrage, that's great.
Lucio on card.
It's just Reinhardt.
Lucio one.
There goes Lucio and Reinhardt. You guys are in a fantastic spot right now. Zarya died too. ADTR did a really good dive under her. You guys are in a fantastic spot.
Because
ADTR.
they're trying to grab Barrage. They're waiting for it. That's why they.
Yeah. I can't watch the video, but I can hear you guys.
You can watch the video. Click the watch together thing, unless you're in your.
He's on phone.
Okay.
No, I'm at work.
Okay. Your dives are really good, ADTR. Just from watching like the 6.5 minutes I have. You guys are still talking about Barrage like they have it.
I think we corrected him after. Because I don't think Meyer saw it.
And if anyone dies,
they use Barrage, yeah.
Maybe something else. That's what
He is pushed in way too far.
if they're McCree did anything, or grab Shatter.
He was all alone there. At least he backed up.
I think he's a master. That's the worst one of it.
Oh, that was
Yeah,
okay. He's a master?
I think he was.
How the fuck?
He peaked master.
Who just did that? Who just reset it?
I think it resets when someone joins, because it did this when I joined too. I think.
Okay. This is ridiculous. He hears High Noon. He knows he locked him there, and he still peeks it. That's just dumb. And you don't have res because you already res Winston earlier. There's Reinhardt, and it's even again. Unless the Mercy slows res. And then there goes Tracer. Now you back out right now, because their Mercy could still have res, and it's an uneven fight in your favor. So you should just back out right now. ADTR is dead.
I think I
No,
went.
no,
I
you
went
I
on
think,
there.
Myers
he,
dead.
he popped Diva ult right here, so I made the call to keep fighting because he popped Diva ult to get his mech back.
No,
I think I'm,
So yeah,
That's a-
so
that's a-
I called reset as he popped his ult.
that's a
and
bad.
then-
Both things are bad that happened there. It's already an uneven fight. Your Mercy doesn't have res. Their Mercy does have res, and they have Valkyrie. There's really no point in continuing that fight. You should just back it up at this point.
No, so I called the reset, and then I called to keep going because he used his ult. So I thought we should keep fighting.
That's a really bad. That's a really bad idea to continue a fight just because someone used an ult. Because you're not gonna want to like even one ult, especially a Diva ult, kills no one. So there's no point in continuing that fight.
Okay.
Yeah, just back up. Like if you're in an uneven fight and you know or you're unsure if the Mercy has res, just back it up. Like don't bother.
You ulted that you're gonna die? I can't see you.
Pick the Pharah.
Kill this McCree.
I should have went with ADT.
I need
I
help
think.
real bad, please.
Yeah. He didn't call it out though, so can't really judge you on that. The tanks need to communicate better. I think the dive needs to be more coordinated. Your DPS needs to be quieter. I think you need to be louder, Crook. ADTR, you and ADTR seem to be kind of silent. Like unless you're diving something. Especially ADTR. I don't think he said like much at all.
T-Talks? I think he's like second most vocal after me, actually.
Alright.
Like I don't know if you realize it's him talking.
I don't
but-
know. Yeah, see, I don't know the voices.
Yeah. I'll tell you when he talks so you can
Okay.
get his voice.
I think I know it. Let's see here.
I got you.
Lucio on the right. He's alone. He's one.
That's
I-
ADTR.
All
the
right, see,
squealer.
Mercy still had res. So Mercy got in and res the Pharah. It's an even fight now. You guys got lucky that you can get wiped by their dive. They're not running dive. That's why you survived.
Let's fight.
Good pulse. Bad Valk. Our Mercy shouldn't have Valkyried there. There's no reason to at this point. Like I know that their Mercy Valked for the second res, which is fine. Because they have a lot of ults to work with. They have Grav and Barrage is close, and they have Beat. And I can't tell what the last one is. It's Earthshatter. I'm gonna ask you why you pulled Valkyrie there, if you know, or if it was just like a panic moment, because a lot of ults were going out.
I think their McCree was. I think I got low and their McCree. I don't know. Can you? It's like choppy for me. Can you rewind it to
Yeah.
that point?
I can Valkyrie here.
Oh, okay. Apparently, I'm.
The pulse goes out.
Right.
You're still at full health.
Yeah. So I just Valkyried there so we could. I don't know. Take the fight. I guess that was probably a bad Valk then.
Yeah, Valkyrie is a good offensive ult, but it's much more important that you save it for something like Shatter. Use it like a Transcendence. Like,
Okay.
stay out of the way of it, of like high priority, high damage ults like Earthshatter and Graviton, and be prepared to pop Valk outside of them. If you get caught in a Valkyrie or you get caught in a Graviton or Earthshatter, never ever pop Valk. But if you can stay out of it, it's definitely worth it to try and pop it and see if you can. Like if it's just Zarya and there's no high damage output ult onto a Graviton, it's worth it to Valkyrie outside of it. But here I just don't I don't know why. They have Grav, you should know that if you're keeping track of ults.
They've had Grav for like 3 pushes.
They haven't used Grav ever. So it's a guarantee they have Graviton. I would assume if I were you that they would have had Barrage again by now. They don't, but I would have assumed that they would have. Their Mercy pops Valk here. So that you can assume that the other players are gonna push in their ults. They haven't used Beat. They still have that.
Yeah, I think the call that we made was to save Transcendence for the Grav.
Yeah.
And
That's a good.
I think that's why I popped Valk.
Okay, let's see.
'Cause I think we made that like when we were first pushing in. When you were talking about like grab barrage.
Okay, yeah, see, look, they beat dropped here. There's barrage. They did have their barrage was really close. So, they beat dropped, and as soon as the beat goes out, see, now you should have popped Valk. Rezzed both of them.
Okay.
You died to the high noon anyways.
Yeah.
So if you weren't all the way up in the air and you may have been in Winston bubble, or I can't say could have, would have, should have, but the Valk was early. It would have been more valuable right now because ADTR got demeched. Zen, McCree, and you died. At this point, everyone should just back out. And I think the call's probably made to back
Reset.
out. Yeah, reset. Okay. So yeah, you guys made the right call there. Actually, like, I don't know, that Valkyrie irks me, but it's not your fault that you lost that team fight. They pulled Barrier and Valkyrie and Barrage, and you guys only
And High Noon.
and High Noon, and you guys only used Valkyrie
Mm.
and Pulse. Valkyrie and Pulse, but Pulse is already at 61 again.
I'm still on a screen where Pulse is at 49.
Okay, I'm at 733 in the video.
Join me, team.
They're staggering.
Okay.
They stagger Crook really hard here,
You didn't eat
I
the
think at this
fire
point I
check,
was
you're
just
throwing.
trying to get myself killed.
and then they stagger ADTR harder because he was Baby Diva.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys just, if anyone else gets picked now, it's a
Oh
really bad.
Alright.
Shit. Okay, that's really bad.
What do they use? What do they still have? Do they grab?
No grab. I don't think it's all grab.
They still have grab. They have grab shatter. That's it. They use everything
Same
else.
grab.
That's really good, Agorn. Good job. Pat on the back.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Next round.
You're very proactive in learning that, knowing what
almost
your
dead.
what the alts are at. That's good.
Oh, cool, dude.
When can you go in?
I can
go
that target.
I'm going.
Good dive.
Fair one on the right. Fair one on the left.
Probably shouldn't have done that.
All right. So I don't really know what happened here. I can't hear you specifically, Crook, talk about who you're diving.
I think I said at this point it was mostly
I can't.
Okay.
I can't hear who it is. I know that you said I'm diving now.
Fair behind.
diving now. I think I might have said on the one
What
that
do they
was on
use?
the
What do they
left.
still have? What do they use?
I can't
What do
remember
they
who it was.
Let's watch here.
When can you go in?
I can that target.
I'm going.
Yeah. He asked for dive target, and you just go, I'm going. I think that was one of the tryouts who asked, though, who you're diving.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, just like call it out like a bunch of times, like as if a mercy's low. Just yell it, like I'm diving McCree, I'm diving McCree, I'm diving McCree, like some shit like that. Just call it out. Yeah, I know it's kind of stupid, but you got to do it. Otherwise, people aren't gonna help you out.
I can do it.
Let's see. You and ADTR dive together, which is really good. I can't tell who that is that you're on. I think it's Zarya because she's personaled. I can't tell who it is. No matter. You killed the Reinhardt.
Fair one on
You
the
popped
right. Fair one
Winston
on the
ult,
left.
which is a really good ult. Just a disruption kind of shit.
Mercy, mercy, mercy.
Right now, a Diva Bomb would be perfect. If you can get it, like Diva Bomb is what you need here. Use it as a closer. Like use it if you get 1 or 2 picks, then use it. Never pull it like initially to start a fight, because it's so easy to get out of the way of. And they expect them, and then they know that a push is coming as well. Which I don't know. You can usually tell when a push is, but it doesn't help to pull Diva Bomb for no reason. It needs to be used in the middle of a fight, not in middle to end, not beginning. You guys get some good picks in there.
That's
See-
ADTR yelling Mercy 1.
Okay. I think that you guys got lucky that their Reinhardt's trash, and that Meyer picked him with the pulse bomb here. Because otherwise, look at who's down to this right now. It's Zen.
Myers and
Yeah, it's Zen McCree because Meyer just pulsed. So it's not an awful or But it's not. It definitely could be a lot better.
Am
But-
I shattered on cart? I can't tell.
I don't think so. No, because he can see people through
Just
walls. So
overhead.
no. That's their Mercy dead on the floor to the right.
What was I gonna say? I feel like I don't know. When
Their
I ulted,
Ryan is pretty garbage.
yeah.
His Earth Shatters are trash. You're lucky that they are garbage, because otherwise, if he would have shattered your Zenyatta, that's game over. Your Zen needs to stay, like, way the fuck back. If he's even like within Earth Shatter distance to Reinhardt, he's playing Zenyatta wrong. So I don't know what you guys did with this guy, but I would never let
We
him
took
play
him as a
Zenyatta.
last resort sub. Like if we
Okay.
don't have anyone else, that
Okay.
was our decision.
Are you guys scrimming tonight?
No, we are not. Our next scrim's Saturday.
Saturday. That's a long
We
time.
do Tuesday, Saturday. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, we're trying to do more.
We tried to
I
pick
think.
out a third day, but like none of our schedules match up. so-
Okay, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, my schedule will change in a month and a bit, so maybe we can get another one then.
All right, let's keep watching.
Yeah, I got you.
Lucio? Lucio one? Get the Zarya.
Meyer is carrying the shit out of you guys. Like, he's doing really. I would say he's carrying the shit out of you guys. He's doing really well, and he's very good at picking, like, easy targets. Like Reinhardt, Lucio, it's easy. What is Meyer's SR?
Low masters, I think.
Okay, and what's this team that you guys are playing?
Plats.
Yeah, that's,
They had some plats, some GMs. Like their tanks are plat, and then they had
I bet their
someone who was
Mercy's
4,000.
their Mercy probably, because their DPS aren't that good.
yeah.
I think that was actually one of their DPS was the Grandmaster. I think.
I don't know what the hell's their issue. Boosted probably, because there's no way. Their McCree might be. I don't know. Yeah, Meyer's just cleaning house here.
Any heals? Any heals? Any heals? Any heals? Thank you.
Who was that just screaming, "I need heals"?
Meyer.
Meyer.
Okay, he needs to give a location call out, or hit the "I need healing" button, because that gives an instant location. Just like say something location-wise.
Hey, hi. I'm healing you.
Hey, hi, I'm healing you. Nice.
Careful, I'm going left side. Fisher.
They still have Grav. They haven't used it yet. So, I don't know if this is called out, but if Transcendence goes out before the Grav goes out, that's really bad.
Right side.
You're on right.
Let's see what happens.
They still have grabs split up for you.
Great job, Agorn. Thank you. You are really good at tracking those ults, though. I'm gonna give you that. That was a really good idea, because now your whole team's like, oh shit, Graviton.
You don't die.
Because you know it's coming. There you go.
How much time did he get this fucking ult? I think about it. Pretty much on the whole map. The whole map, I think.
That was a perfect Valkyrie and a perfect Transcendence. Like, there's like the textbook. Good job. That Valkyrie was a lot better than the first one.
Go, Lucio. Lucio.
Oh, I hit the wrong button again. Comms are awful right now.
Mhm.
You need to call a target, have someone designated
Fair enough.
calling targets.
Brian.
Like, she's just trying to stall now. Yeah, there you go.
Right in the back.
Brian.
See, I heard like Ryan in the back, Zarya, Mercy. There's a lot of shit going on, and someone needs to be assertive, speak up, and yell a name, and then once that thing goes down, yell a different one.
Line one. May.
Like that. Whoever just yelled May,
It was AD tier.
yeah, just do that.
Barra left side.
Lol. Good luck.
Lucio one. Lucio one. May. Diva.
See, now everyone shut up and let ADTR take the reins because he yelled May in the beginning. So now everyone's listening to ADTR's callouts and things are dying. See that?
Go Diva.
Shit's dying.
Zarya next.
Genji one.
It got a little sloppy at the end, but it's fine. It's all good.
What's the score? Still?
1.
Didn't we get rolled on the first point? I can remember.
Oh my.
What's the score of what, Agorn? What are you watching?
The World Series. My roommate was watching it.
I'm just curious.
Daddy, no one cares about Overwatch. The Dodgers are playing.
Can you not read?
Hello?
That was a sexy laugh.
Oh my god, I'm on a list. Who's me?
I don't think you're gonna be happy with the comp.
A third of our team right now. It's okay because they're not running dive. And you know that they're not running dive because they didn't do it before. 66 is a great map for dive.
I mean, we haven't seen them play much dive at that point.
Yeah, they've been stuck to Ryan Zarya, I assume, right?
That's not
Yeah.
what our comms are like though.
Not normally.
Like our comms are like when we pick team comp, it's like what tanks are we playing? And then because we were doing tryouts, we let them pick their heroes first.
Yeah, yeah.
And then like he said he didn't want to play Mercy this match, so I was on Mercy. And then I think Meyer likes McCree better than Soldier, so that's basically how our team comp picks go. Is like we pick the tanks, and then we figure out what healers we're running, and then our DPS just like fill in, like Tracer, and then some other DPS. It's not like they're not running dive, so this is okay.
Even then, McCree on defense, it's okay.
Yeah, like he's good.
Soldier's probably a better bet, especially because they had that Pharah. McCree's really only good when you have a pseudo dive. Without Diva, McCree's kind of useless. Without Diva or Winston, just to disrupt one of the protecting alts. Had they run dive on you guys up until this point? You said it was like the 4th game.
Nope.
No.
Okay, then
They've stuck, but I don't think that's something I picked up on at least. Not
Yeah,
something and if I did, I didn't like.
Okay.
At that point, at that point, I thought they were just gonna be like same thing as always. I didn't know about the Widow though. That actually surprised me.
That'd be.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can't math. Hold up.
They've got a Widow.
That's two people. That's two people.
Yeah. Got that.
But
I have no idea what he's doing here. Like,
Don't you worry.
he should be
We
underneath.
didn't know too.
We didn't decide to end
When
up
are we dropping?
taking Fooch because he just does like. I don't know if Shanty recorded Volskaya, but there's a point where he's just like in the enemy spawn on point 2, which is like really bad. And he's like, "I'm gonna go do this," and we didn't want to tell him no. So.
Don't be afraid to tell your tryouts no though. Like if they're doing something dumb, don't let them get away with it. Because not only will it help you win the game, it'll help them in the long run too.
Let me know when you're dropping.
Fuck.
Lucy.
I almost walked over Mercy.
My shield is down.
That was really good, actually.
Is down.
He needs to get out now
I'm
though.
dropping.
He can't
Thank
stay here.
Let me top you off first.
He picked Mercy. Now he's really in a bad position.
Get you.
Could we die?
What he could do right now is he could spawn camp Mercy, which would be really beneficial. Yeah, he needs to get out. He's lucky a Goran pocket.
Get the Zarya.
I have Valkyrie.
Chris, you got it.
He's pushed up too far.
He's
McCree's garbage.
Yeah.
If he was playing in like Diamond, he would have gotten killed instantly.
I know. I don't know where.
Can we take high ground again? Do it time?
So this is Meyer calls out let's take high ground, and I thought we had enough time to get up, and like half of us went up and half of us didn't, and we got wiped.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can go.
Yeah, we got a net wipe on that.
No, just go.
Me and Meyer. Me and Mike.
Alright, so you have Valkyrie, you're close to Pulse, you almost have High Noon. Grabs at half. I want to see what
I
can
can-
go here.
I can get a bomb out.
Oh my god, dude. Now I'm
That's
like
a shit
super out of
show.
position because of this.
Zarya tag. Genji tag.
Block.
We shouldn't have went up top, man. Well, we should have all gone up top. Or
That wasn't the issue there, with everyone going up top.
Well, we were split.
Who's on Zenyatta?
Try out.
They should have ult by now. And that should have been an easy counter to The Dragon Blade. The Dragon Blade should have
Yeah.
been easy. He dove.
I think
dove
he
you
went
first.
right for me, so I
He did,
couldn't Valk.
Because I was watching your health. Yeah, never ever ever Valk for a Dragon Blade, because he
Mhm.
will just dive you and kill you.
Yeah.
Unless it's like a very very bad Genji, there's no reason to Valk for a Dragon Blade.
Yeah.
Especially because he's like, how many times do you see Genji's getting more than 2 picks? You can just Valk afterwards if he doesn't kill you.
Okay.
He should have pulsed here as soon as they came up. Your Zenyatta
He didn't have it. It was 91.
I can read.
You should have shot at the Genji.
That's
enough.
bad.
Now he's in a really really bad
I
position.
can recontest. I can recontest.
I think we went at the last moment and we actually.
Just if you guys can, if you
Yo,
guys,
yo, give me a bubble up top.
Nah, we can't touch.
Yeah,
Get out.
last time.
Comms are awful. That was a really.
We did touch.
That should not have
All
happened.
right.
Oh my god.
Alright.
And then they just like didn't push it in. So I called. I didn't know he was gonna go touch, so I called the back out there
oh, I go for a check.
because I didn't know that was gonna
Wow.
work.
No, that's my bad. I can't.
Alright, good job of keeping Valk. Pulse and High Noon were the only ults you used, which is really, really good, because they used Dragon Blade and Earth Shatter.
Hunter called. I'll start to do
Nice
it.
stop, dude.
Now we have time to take top. Now we have time to take top. Yeah.
How the fuck does he not have his ult yet?
Zenyatta?
The other Reinhardt.
He's bad. He's really bad.
We need to drop really soon though. This card's
There,
pretty
Mercy
close.
still doesn't have
As soon
Valkyrie.
as they get on cart, we need to go fight him.
They might go right, I think.
Pooch's aim is actually really good, but his positioning is pretty garbage.
Yeah, they're gonna go on the left.
They're going around, they're going around.
Fuck, I got a post.
Okay, that was bad.
They're
Play card.
Meyer, I can't see you.
There's Valk. High Noon goes up as soon as your Valk does.
Mm-hmm. I'd probably die to it too.
I bet you do.
Mercy's tagged.
up, careful. Where is he?
He's trying to book Lucio on cart. What happened to Lucio?
Maybe not.
Mercy staying tag.
I didn't die.
What happened to his ult?
I think he
Did he use it?
deactivated because he.
No, he didn't use
Oh,
it.
I
No,
remember-
that was a friendly ult.
Oh,
No, because Meyer's at 79.
Oh yeah.
It was
you're
definitely
right.
theirs.
Good hammer.
So let's watch what happened here. Because his ult doesn't start climbing until...
I remember I got
Yeah,
behind a builder,
They're gonna go on the
so
left.
he couldn't kill me.
They're going
He
around.
probably shot and
Fuck, I got a
shot
post.
too late.
That's fine.
They're
Play card.
Meyer, I can't see you.
Mercy's tagged.
careful.
Yeah, like my health doesn't go down at all,
He's trying to book
and you already popped it. He almost killed Meyer, I think.
What happened to Lucio?
He already shot.
Yeah,
Mercy
I think
missed.
because
He
Meyer
missed,
went
yeah.
down like really fast, so I think he hit Meyer with it, but didn't kill him.
I
guess.
Mercy low, Mercy low.
think I might have ult here.
Dropper's over.
I think Meyer just kills everyone here.
He's tagged. Nice.
Yep.
Sorry, I got ult.
Bad pulse. Yeah, Meyer killed 3. Alright, so...
I'm not sure my.
Meyer killed like 8 of them.
Ah, I
Good
was
stagger on
actually
Genji.
almost. I was actually almost right. She
I
did
just
almost
jumped
have
on
ult.
mine.
Never mind.
They really.
Yeah, I got flashed by the McCree on top of gas because I didn't know he was up there.
Yeah, Mercy's really bad.
You guys are so lucky that they're not diving right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because otherwise,
I know.
Zenyatta McCree is free picks.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah, you
I don't know
can't
how often you guys actually run against a good dive.
I don't think we've ever run against. Actually, we did run against Good Dive once, and it destroyed us.
Almost got my ult.
Why does he do
still
this every
didn't
single push?
check.
He needs to like push in. You can shoot at that Genji.
Mercy's in.
They dive to Zen. Zen
That
is
was a
down.
monster grab.
You do not have transfer that.
Why don't you go transfer that? You're dead.
Oh no!
He's dead.
I killed him. I killed him.
Nice.
You don't even need transfer that. Never mind. Good job,
Lucio's on
guys.
the right.
Yes, please.
Yeah, got you.
What is he doing, dude?
Okay.
Oh yeah, the Lucia was just wall riding.
Oh, insane.
Alright, we hold it.
Let's go.
Alright.
Yeah, so we know.
Team LFS we.
We. I think Derek has VODs of like our first games because Shanty was at a test, so she only joined
Shanty
like
wasn't
halfway
playing.
through.
I assume you guys had to get a last minute Zenyatta.
Well, no, because we were doing tryouts and then Shanty had a physics test, so you couldn't be there for the first half. So this is like halfway in the scrims is where
Okay.
I'll message Derek and see if he has them.
Yeah, that was not bad. I think the more it was more of Meyer went off. The dive was easy and free because they didn't have an anti-dive comp. And they had nothing to punish your healers when you went and dove, which is how you run dive. They dive your supports, you dive theirs. I think you guys just outplayed this team entirely.
I thought they weren't that stupid though.
Their Reinhardt, their tanking kind of killed them. Their Zarya and their Reinhardt are bad.
Yeah.
Their Zarya never pop grav.
I think their Pharah player made a call because like their Pharah popped barrage without the grav, and then I assume their Pharah because like that was a really long time to go without using grav.
Yeah, it's way
So
too long. Even if you only get like 2 or 3 people on a graviton, it's totally worth it. It stops them like dead in their tracks. Like a high charge Zarya can destroy that. I don't know. It's you guys just outclassed that team entirely.